How are you today? Time to talk 90 Day Fiancé. Okay, so today's a serious story. Today we're going to talk about Molly and her daughter, her oldest daughter, Olivia, getting into a physical altercation, fist fight, and it ended up Olivia got arrested. But let me go back because I actually heard this story, ooh, I would say about 4 months ago when Andrea came to me and she said, Sharrell, there's some crazy rumors going around town about Olivia and Molly. And I couldn't even remember who Olivia was. I was like, what are the rumors? She said, there's rumors that she's going around town allegedly saying that her mom is a bad mom, that all she does is sleep with black men. She'll sleep with any man she can get if they're black. She says that she's on drugs and that she tried to sleep with her man. Now, when Andrea told me this, I said, what? Huh? I said, I can't report that. I said, no, before I said that, I said, has anyone else covered the story? She said, I have not seen it yet. I said, I can't cover that. That's just too explosive. It's too explosive. So I put it on the back burner. Finally, someone is covering the story, and that's Soap Dirt. They've gotten a copy of the arrest, and they're explaining what the arrest was. So, according to Soap Dirt, Olivia went to her mom's house to talk about breaking up with a boyfriend. They got in an argument over a pair of Gucci shoes. I think they said Olivia grabbed the boots first, then Molly took them out of her hand, and then they went back and forth. And then, according to Soap Dirt, Olivia ended up punching her mother in the face. She got arrested. She spent 3 days in jail. She was charged with simple assault, and she's not allowed to be around her mother anymore. But I'm being told that this goes way beyond this fight, that there are some deep wounds there. Now, listen, it's always a delicate situation when you are talking about a mother and a daughter, because I feel most mothers love their children and things go wrong. I mean, I have a teenager myself. I mean, he's never hit me, but we've had teenage problems, and I don't even know if she's a teenager anymore. I think she's a young adult. But, you have problems with your children, especially when they're growing up and things like that. But then, on the same token, sometimes not everybody's meant to be a mom. So these are really, really sensitive and delicate situations that they're dealing with here, because you can't just automatically not listen to Olivia and just act like everything she's saying is false. She's a young person. She doesn't know what she's doing. There may be some truth to this matter. Then, on the other token, Molly, things happen with your children, especially as they get older. But you always love them. So it's a very, very delicate situation. But it's ultimately a very sad situation. You don't want to see mother and daughter going at each other like this. Now, but let's just say that the rumors are true and that Molly did sleep with Olivia's man or boyfriend, whatever it is. Did she say sleep with or tried to sleep with? Tried to sleep with, got it. No matter what it is, it's just sad to see, very, very delicate. And at this point, they're not even talking to each other. She has a court order to stay away from her mom. I mean, things don't get any worse than this. Hopefully they could come to some kind of reconciliation, but I have a feeling that's going to take counseling and listening to each other from both sides. And also in the Soap Dirt report, Molly accuses Olivia of being on drugs. So they're both accusing each other of being on drugs. So I'm going to assume that somehow from someone, one of the two, or maybe both, drugs have to be a part of this equation. It's just really, really sad. Just a sad situation to be in. Now, here's the thing. If Molly dropped the charges right now, that doesn't mean anything. The state will pick up the charges. So people are saying Molly hasn't dropped the charges because it's a moot point at this stage. Because if she dropped the charges, the state will pick them up. So this is not good. You got two family members, mother and daughter, fighting with each other, can't see eye to eye, both accusing the other of being on drugs. All I know is that there's not a lot of communication going on here. And when we saw Molly, her season, God, what was the name of the guy she dated? Luis. She broke up with Luis for not accepting her children. Remember, she would say, you know, if I need you to watch them, you watch them. And he was basically like, no, those are your kids. It was just the opposite of what they're describing now. But these rumors have been around for a while now. And now you can't deny that something took place. Who hit who first? According to Soap Dirt, it was Molly says that Olivia hit first. It's just a sad situation, and it's really bad. And I don't see these two clearing it up themselves. I feel like they're going to need counseling or a neutral party to step in, preferably a neutral party that loves them, like maybe an aunt or mom. Somebody needs to step in and rectify the situation, because at the end of the day, I know Olivia does not want to hear this, but it's the God's honest truth. You only have one mom. And sometimes that one mom isn't perfect. Sometimes that one mom is far from perfect. Sometimes that one mom is confusing, chaotic, all of that. But at the end of the day, that's still your mom. And you have to be really careful too, Olivia, by judging your mom too harshly, because when you get older and you have a child, you don't want your child to treat you so bad because of your flaws. It's a delicate situation. It's a delicate situation. What would I do in the situation? I would bring in a third party. Can't drop the charges. It is what it is. I would be supportive. Like, okay, we both made mistakes that night, and now we have to deal with the consequences. I would go to court with my daughter. I would help her finance a lawyer, whatever she needed. But my main goal would be reconciliation with my daughter. No man is worth it breaking up that relationship. No drugs is worth breaking up that relationship. And even if your mom isn't perfect, and I'm not saying that the things that Olivia is saying about her mom is true or false. I'm just saying that the relationship is in a terrible place when you get to the point where you're making statements that my mom is a bad mom. The relationship is in a terrible place. You guys need counseling right away, and you guys try not to judge each other, and let's just try to bring love back into this picture. It's very, very sad. But I will keep you updated on the situation, because like I said, if Molly drops the charges, which she hasn't, the state will pick them up. So she's going to court no matter what happens. And it's just really sad to hear. And, you know, I wish both of them the best. Don't give up on each other, guys. I don't want the mom to give up on the daughter, and I don't want the daughter to give up on the mom. There will be some kind of solution in this crazy situation. All right, guys, I spoke my piece. I told you how I feel about the situation. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. It does wonders for my video. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, don't forget to do that. I'll meet you guys in the comment section where we will have an adult conversation. Until next time, bye for now.